Hi there, it's Debbie with the Pickin Coop Farmstead, and yes, I'm still in my pajamas. It's a rainy Friday. The sun's wanting to come out right now, but I was just rearranging my plants, and I'm trying to keep all the seeds I'm sowing on the top shelf because I have two grow lights up there, and they're closer to the plants. But I had some things up there that need to be potted up. This is yarrow. It's doing really, really well. First time I've ever grown that. And then I have peppermint, which first time ever growing that. It's doing well. I've got some cilantro. I think I'm gonna probably cut this in like thirds, maybe quarters, pot those up. And then I have all my little, they're so furry, I love them, chamomile. Those need to be potted up. And then I have some beets. They need some potting up. I have like 3 different types. Those are the 3 root beets. These are the Shiraz beets. And these are the mixed beets. So I'm going to have to do a little reading up on these before I actually pot them up. But I thought I'd bring you along with me. And so here we go. We've got our markers and our marker. We've got soil, and we've got cups. So we're ready to lock and load. I just want to, while I'm in the mode, before I take a shower, I do want to get these going. So first of all, I've got yarrow, and I'm going to put some soil in my dirt. Down we go. There we are. And we're just going to put yarrow. Yarrow is very medicinal. I don't know how many I'm going to get out of there. There's like, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 plants. So I'm just going to do 3. I can always make more. These were a funny looking seed. They're really tiny and delicate looking. So I was like, So we're gonna save the one I put in there already. Loosen this up, gently turn it upside down, and look at the roots on that. That's crazy. Then we're going to, let's move this out of the way so you can see, gently tease these apart. I don't know if these guys like their roots messed with, but they are definitely getting them. Now I think, let's look, yes, this looks like one plant. They're beautiful and bushy. I'm so excited. I think their flowers kind of look like they're in the carrot family, if I'm not mistaken, almost like a Queen Anne's lace. But they're very medicinal, and I'm not really sure what they do. Like I said, you can Google it and find out. Once I make something with them, I will definitely tell you. Boy, that looks nice and healthy. Look at that. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful plant. Almost looks like a fern. All right, so here we go with some more. A little dirt in there. And maybe there's only 3 of them. Need to gently, gently tease them apart. There we go. Put some soil in there. As if you can't tell, I love playing in the dirt. And of course, it's too nasty outside, you bring it inside. Oh look, this one's actually, oh, I thought it was starting to flower. Just kidding. Okay, so these look really nice. Okay, we'll put you over here. They'll be happy to get new soil, which still has a bunch of nutrients in it. And then later on, I can start, I think the nutrients, depends on how big your soil or your pot is that you're using. The nutrients will last them a couple of weeks, a week or two, and then you'll have to start giving them, because they're getting larger and they require more nutrients. You'll have to start, I use my worm casting juice that I make, and that is the best invention. And it's just worms, dirt, and kitchen scraps, and then I put a little leftover like packing paper that doesn't have any ink, and cardboard shredded up that doesn't have any ink, and they're just happy little clowns. All right, so ba-boom, the yarrow is complete. So next, I think I'm gonna do the cilantro. And let's see, I'm trying to see how many I have in here. These kind of all tangled together. I probably should have done it a little sooner. Maybe I'll cut this in thirds or quarters, I'm not sure. I'll get 3 things of dirt ready. Let's see, that's probably too much dirt. There we go. Put about that much dirt in there. And I'll get one more. I'll tell you what though, these Costco cups are pretty sturdy. I'm pretty impressed with those. All right, so I'm gonna make some markers. Celery, you can never have too much celery. I love celery. And if you do have too much celery, you can always dehydrate it. And that's what I do. All right, so we are going to loosen up, turn it upside down. Look at the roots on that dude. Okay, so we are gently, oh, did I say this was cilantro? I'm just kidding, this is celery. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, so we are going to take a third of these. I don't know, since they are celery, if we need to tease them apart further. I don't know. I'm just going to group them. I'm not an aficionado on celery, obviously. I was thinking it was cilantro, because that's what I do with cilantro. And as these get a little bigger, maybe when I plant them in the ground, then I will divide them up that way. All right, there we go. There's one little grouping. And let's see, trying to be careful not to damage the root system on these. There we go. Oh, it smells like celery. Imagine that. There we go. First time I tried to grow celery, I don't know what happened. It didn't grow very well. I still have my celery plant from last year is in my garden and is doing really well. So I don't know what I did wrong the first time I ever tried it, but I don't know. It germinates now, and it's, I planted more than one last year, and I don't know if I waited till it was too hot to put it in the ground. Something happened, I don't know. So I don't think celery likes it when it's really warm. It does really well as a fall plant. Maybe that's why my one out there is still alive. And I pinch leaves off and put it in soups, and yum yum. All right, so we got 3 pottings out of that. So that gives us 6 more plants. And next, let's see, let's do the chamomile. This is a German chamomile. Oh you know what? I forgot. I'm supposed to be using my pencil. Oh, Fern, I hope you're not watching this. And there's a bunch of chamomile. Those seeds are really tiny too. But I want to do a bunch of chamomile. I only ended up with, I think, one plant. It gave me a lot. But I want it for teas and for salves. So we'll see how much we get out of this. That looks like a lot. So I'm going to make at least 4 name tags. I think the most exciting thing for my tea garden plants is my hibiscus. I'm really super excited to grow that. Oh, one of my little celery guys got decapitated. I'll have to give that to the chickens. All right, let's see. We're gonna mix a couple more of these. Yeah, so I think I'll plant all of these and the peppermint in front of you guys, and then I'm gonna go read up on the whole beet thing. I can't remember if I divided those or if I planted 2 beets per cell. This I did many per cup, and I don't know. All right, so with this chamomile, I'm going to gently break it apart. Then I'm going to gently break it apart again. There we go. Put that down in there. Add some soil. I hope you can see what I'm doing. My big fat fingers are in the way. Alright. There we go. They'll be much happier, and I can always pop them up again once they get a little bigger. And like I said, I mopped my floor, and here I am playing in the dirt. I couldn't help myself. I was rearranging, and I got all my house cleaning done. So I'm like, oh, I got time to play. All right, there's 2 little pots of chamomile. Come on, get down there. Then I'm going to divide this one maybe into thirds. There we go. One of these looks like, oh, it didn't get decapitated. It just needs to be deeper. There we go. I don't know if that one's going to survive or not. I'm being rather rough with them. Okay, so here's another bunch. So, God willing, all of these survive. I'm going to have a lot of chamomile this year, and as far as I'm concerned, you can never have too much. It's beautiful, and if you've never smelled fresh chamomile, it smells, to me, it smells like green apples. It is such a yummy, fresh scent. All right, here we go. I'm gonna fill this guy up. Oops, come on. And then I'm gonna try to break this guy. I'm just gonna do halves. Oh, there's 2 little hangers on the side. Come on, little fellas, get in there. Okay, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry, I'm behind my soil pail here, bucket. Just get you poked out of the dirt there. Okay, there is that one. And And then put that guy in there. Oops, move him over here where you can see. Oh. I'm already getting dirt everywhere, darn it. Come on, get down around there. This last chamomile is trying to boss me around. There we go. Let's put this in here. More dirt. Okay, so we got all the chamomile, all the celery, all the yarrow, all potted up. And then all I have left here is the peppermint. So what I'm going to do, move the dirt away from the edge of the table. And I am going to move these guys over that way. Okay, so I have my peppermint, and there's a lot of tiny little baby ones in there. So I think what I'm going to do is very gently tease them apart. I really don't have a whole lot of choice. Into maybe 4 sections. All right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll try it that way. Hopefully they will survive. You won't mind too much. Did not realize how easy they were to grow from seed. I'm just like, they're just so many. And the seeds are really, really, really tiny. Okay, so we're going to kind of pick him up a little bit. There we go. And just group them together. Okay. Okay, that was it. I got 4 of those little dudes. Oh, I forgot to put the dirt in this guy. Sorry, little fella. I was like, wait a minute, I got 4 markers. Now, by the time these get ready to plant out again, I might be able to separate them more. It'll give these littler guys a better chance of getting bigger now. There we go. All right, all of these guys that I've just potted up need to be bottom watered really well, and they'll soak all that up, and they should be getting a lot bigger now that they have more room. All right, well, that's all I have for you right now until I research the whole beet situation. I forgot to sign off. All right, well, I hope you guys, the sun is shining where you are. If it's not, stay warm, dry, safe, happy, and healthy. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing, sharing, and commenting. God bless you all. Have a fabulous afternoon. Bye-bye.